Welcome back. All right, so this series might be quick. The New York Rangers right now are on a run they haven't been on in the playoffs since 1994. I do know the correlation between 1994 and now and what that means to New York Ranger fans. So it was Shesterkin versus Kochetkov as the Carolina Hurricanes changed goalies, and I don't think it hurt them in this game. What hurt them is Igor, man. So Hedl returns to the lineup. That was good for the Rangers. Teravainen has a chance to deflects out. Teams trade rushes. Natchez fires one wide on a rush. Drury with a near miss. Too many Rangers on the ice, so the Canes go to the power play. Neither power play really got much going tonight. There's an early clear. There's another. Aho has a screenshot that saved. It's cleared. There's a late cycle. Natchez fires one wide. Power play's killed off. 3 shots on net, but not much in the way of dangerous chances. Trocheck has a shot that's blocked as the Rangers press. There was booing every time Trouba touched the puck, although you could probably tell him when he gets to the bench, no, they're chanting Trouba. So I don't think he'd believe that. It's very likely booing. I mean, he lawn darted himself into the boards. What more is there to do for him to say, hey, I'm sorry? It reminded me of Rey Mysterio back in the NWO days. So we get 2 minutes of 4-on-4, so the ref sucks because he called an embellishment call on the play on the Carolina player. Slavin has a rush chance, that's saved. Zibanejad has a rush chance, that's held, as both teams getting a lot of rushes in this game. Rangers press, they're kept to the outside. Orlov has a net feed that's picked off. The shots are 6-2 Carolina at 8 minutes. Canes press at 9 minutes. Stahl has a sharp angle shot, that's held. There's a net feed to Svechnikov, that's picked off. Things are punchy on a hold by Kochetkov. And then at 10:14, Jake Gensel scores for Carolina. It's a screenshot that's tipped in. That was the 10th shot of the game for Carolina. The Rangers had 3. Orlov and Svechnikov with the assists on the Jake Gensel goal. Orlov's then denied and close. So Carolina playing some desperate hockey tonight. Hey, they knew what was on the line here. This is basically their season. Things are punchy again on a hold by Kochetkov. The linesman basically preventing fights. I'm not sure why. Guys both drop the gloves and they're ready to go. Just let them fight. I just find that weird. Like, and I'm not saying that as like, oh, we want all the fights. Just we've seen situations like that where either an official gets hurt or player more likely, I think, to get hurt when they've dropped the gloves and they're trying to fight with each other. Just let them go. Anyways, they didn't want that. So 2 of each team go to the box, so it stays 5-on-5. The fans hated that too. The Rangers press are kept to the outside. Natchez has a wraparound chance. That's a near miss. We then get a power play for New York. They cycle. Trocheck's denied. There's more cycling. It's cleared. There's a shorthanded rush by Aho. Gustafsson fires one wide. That power play's killed off. The Canes press with 4.5 minutes left. Svechnikov has a rush chance. That's saved. The Canes had some momentum. They're up 1-0. The Rangers press, but again, they're kept away from the net. So it's 1-0 Carolina after 1. But considering the shots in that first period were more than 2-1 in favor of Carolina, you had to think the Rangers would be like, hey, Igor, thank you very much. Second period, there's a near miss by Stahl in the first minute. Nason has an inner slot chance, that's held. There's a power play for the Rangers. There's an early cycle, puck's cleared out. The Canes prevent a setup after, and then we get 57 seconds of 4-on-4, so that ends all that. Roslovic has a shot that's blocked. There's a brief press by the Rangers. Then there was a shorthanded Goudreau chance. That's saved. Late cycle by the Canes. That power play's killed off. Like I said, the power plays tonight just were not happening for either of these teams. Panarin has a near miss on a break out of the box. Always watch the player coming out of the box. Our Rangers then go back to the power play. The referee is told that he sucks at this point. I didn't see any tears from the referee, but you have to think that deep down inside he was thinking, well, they're not talking about me. They're talking about the other referee. There's an early cycle. It's cleared. There's a shorthanded rush by Aho. That's kicked aside. Zibanejad has a chance that's held. Lafreniere to Roslovic. There's a near miss there. There's a late cycle. Burns has a clear that ends that power play. Great penalty killing by the Canes. Keep in mind the Rangers' power play has been deadly all year. The Canes have done a good job of neutralizing it. That's where the good news ends if you're a Canes fan, though. So, Hedl to Wenberg, near miss there. Schneider has a chance it's held. Kochetkov, honestly, excellent to this point in the game, too. Shots are 7-5 for the Rangers at 7.5 minutes. The Canes then draw a power play. Burns has a shot that's blocked. There's a near miss for Gensel. Puck's cleared out. And then on a 2-on-1 rush, Kreider buries one in close, shorthanded. Zibanejad with the assist at 8 minutes and 30 seconds. This game's tied because Shesterkin. The reason the Rangers are in this position is Shesterkin. We can get into all the discussions of how great and grand and wonderful the Rangers are, but Shesterkin deserves a statue for his performance through the first 7 games of these playoffs. Then there's a shorthanded rush by Gaudreau. They end up killing off the rest of that power play. The Canes go back to the power play. They cycle the Rangers' block. Svechnikov's denied. The rebound's cleared. They set up. They cycle. There's a shorthanded 2-on-1. Kreider's denied. So they tried it again, did the Rangers, because, hey, why not? It worked the first time. So after that, Kuznetsov has a chance at save. The Canes with a late cycle. That power play is killed off. Rangers press with 6.5 minutes left, but they're kept to the outside. Canes have a 3-on-2 that misfires. Things are pushy on a hold by Igor. Martinook has a net drive shot that's saved. Things are pushy again on a hold by Shesterkin. Lafreniere then has a rebound chance that's held. Jarvis has a rush chance held as well, as neither goaltender giving up a lot of rebounds tonight. Really good rebound control. Canes press in the final minute, but it's 1-1 after 2. Tense going into that third period, right? Because Canes fans know what's on the line here. They have to get back in the series. So third period, there's a blocker save on a Panarin chance. The Rangers looking for that lead right away. Wenberg has a near miss as the stick breaks. The Canes have a 2-on-1 that misfires. Nason has a net feed that's picked off. The Rangers press at 2.5 minutes. The shots are 4-1 for the Rangers at 4.5 minutes. So this is where Kochetkov's earning his paycheck in the net. So Natchez has a screenshot that's held. We get some pushing there. There's a near miss for Kuznetsov. The Canes press. The Rangers forced to ice the puck. The fans then call one. The referee doesn't. But to make them even angrier, at 6:25 on a rush, Lafreniere wires one from the slot. Panarin and Trocheck with the assist. Great pass to Lafreniere. And they were talking about how early in his career he was seen as a bust, and they were showing all these articles. None of my videos would have been there because I never did a video saying Lafreniere is a bust because he was way too young to be getting labeled as a bust. I do not understand labeling somebody a bust before they've turned 21. But that's how the press works. In some cases, fans, but usually the media gets that really stoked up. This guy sucks. He's played 2 shifts in his career. Anyways, teams exchange rushes after. The Rangers draw a power play. Fans didn't like that. There's an early clear. They set up. They cycle. It's cleared. And that power play is killed off. The Canes' penalty kill remains fantastic in this game, but they're still behind 2-1. So, both penalty kill units really good because when the Canes draw a power play, they cycle, it's cleared, they set up, cycle, Aho fires one wide. That power play gets killed off as well with 0 shots on net. Hedel has a chance that's held. Roslovic has a net feed that gets blocked. Schneider has a screenshot that misses high. Aho with a net feed that gets picked off. The goalie pull happens with 2:25 left. Unlike some of the other teams, I'm fine with the Canes pulling the goalie while they have the puck in their own zone because they're very good defensively. They're very smart with the puck. Svechnikov has a shot that's blocked, and then he buries a rebound from the slot. Svechnikov ties it from Aho and Shea at 18:24. The roof comes off the place, and I was like, wow, it took a lot of shots, but they finally solved Igor, and then the Canes look for the lead. But we go to overtime. In the overtime, the early jump was for the Canes. Igor had a save early on. Lafreniere fires one wide on a rush, and then on a turnover in the Carolina zone, Panarin scores from Trocheck at 1:43. So Shesterkin with the steal. The Rangers are up 3-0 on a 3-2 overtime win. The shots on net, Carolina 17-7 in the first, 20-11 in the second, 9-6 in the third. Both teams had one shot in the overtime. The Rangers the shot that matters. Final shots 47-25 in favor of the Hurricanes. Power plays, the Rangers 0 for 4, Carolina 0 for 5. The hits 21-17 Carolina. Igor saved 45 out of 47, and Kochetkov saved 22 out of 25. So Igor's save numbers are absolutely insane. He saved, 54 out of 57 in the last game. Tonight is 45 out of 47. It's been a Conn Smythe performance so far by Shesterkin, and the Rangers are almost halfway to their goal of a Stanley Cup. Makes it look easy, doesn't it, when they go on a run like this? And remember, you only got to beat 4 teams. Not everybody. You just got to beat 4 teams. And so far, the Rangers have made it look relatively easy. Igor helps. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.